Hello and welcome back to our HIP Roman Restoration campaign. In our last episode we finished most of the latest wave of reconquest wars that we declared. We're just left with this one here for the Duchy of Wessex, I think, which we are almost done with. We're up to 92%. We're also being called in as an ally by our friends in Alania. They're fighting Georgia and, as it turns out, Armenia. So we might send some troops to help out there. Looks like they're going to actually need our help. But we would like to declare some more wars probably as soon as we finish this one, so I'm going to hold off on doing that. Because of course we need to have our levies lowered to be able to declare wars. My half-brother asked me for a fief of his own. We will decline. And it looks like Wales has actually become independent of Alba somehow, which is great news for us because it means we should be able to declare upon them immediately. How did this happen? Well, I guess we'll have to wait until after the autosave to find out. A lot of raiders over here in Brittany as well. He was elected. Okay, it's under elective succession, I guess. Alba is also under elective, so I guess they just voted in different characters to the two kingdom titles, which is a danger that you open yourself up to if you hold two kingdom titles under elective succession. We'll try to ransom this guy. And actually, let's go and click our ransom all prisoners button. So still quite a long list of counties that we need to take in Tier 6. A lot of these are in Hungary, of course, though, which I'm still hoping to be able to find a claimant to at some point. You've angered the peasants in Constantinople, okay. I did have a quick look on the wiki, and I couldn't find a definitive answer for whether strong claims are or are not generated under elective succession, but looking at the lack of strong claimants that there are in the list, it seems like they might not be. And in any case, it looks like we're not going to have a easy time killing the current king. We'll bribe that guy, though. So it might be in our best interest to just declare a reconquest war for a duchy in Hungary with the next wave of wars. Unfortunately, we won't get a whole duchy that way from the revolt, but this is a whole duchy that we could take from the revolt, if that's still going on, once we get out of this war. So we may be able to take two Hungarian duchies at the same time, which would be pretty good. I have a nephew who needs to be educated. We'll just give him to a random person. And I'm hoping this one siege here will be enough to get us up to 100%. Looks like Wales is at war with Alba. Did your war over Dunbar? I see. Makes sense, I suppose. Looks like Wales is going to have a bad time in that, probably. Which is fine with me. It'll make it easier for us to take a duchy from them. We had a granddaughter born. Another revolt for one of our vassals. And yeah, Wales is definitely going to lose that initial battle there, and probably most of their army. Oh, wait a second. Wales won that. Okay, so they actually have started out pretty well, but Alba has more troops than they do still. Anyway, we finished the siege of Bath. We can enforce our demands. we can disband these troops, except for the ones that are retinue, of course. And we vassalize this guy, it looks like, so we'll just transfer him under our despots. So there are some independent subholdings in here. This one and 2 in this county, which we will be able to take care of at some point. I guess we may as well just do it ourselves. They might even just accept vassalization. No, of course they wouldn't. I mean, he's got 1 castle. That's going to be good enough for him to stand up to the might of the Roman Empire, right? Or at least so he thinks. Looks like we're still not going to be able to usurp the Kingdom of Swabia, because there's still a revolt going on there. So I guess we'll just have to put that off again. And I think we're going to have truces with basically everybody else in here. We do have one with Swabia at least, and we should have one with Holland, or Middle Anglia, or whatever he's calling himself. And we definitely have one here. How about you? We do not have any Imperial Reconquest claims there, so that's not an issue. We should be able to declare on the Polish Revolt as well. And hopefully be able to take this last county in the Duchy of Austria. Otherwise we'll have to take it from actual Poland later. So it's this duchy that we want, since it's a complete duchy. Try and get that. 68% in favor of the revolt. Yeah. Guess we could take this one. Let's take one adjacent to here, I suppose. This one would make it a little bit neater. And I think if we want to have the best chance of prolonging the revolt, we should seek out the Hungarian armies and the revolt armies and try to destroy them all before they siege anything further or have any more battles. And I think that might be all of the wars that we can actually declare here. Don't have any reconquest CBs on you. Or on you. How about some of these little people in here? No CBs at all on him. The Swabian Revolt. Do Holy Wars, but no Imperial Reconquests. You, I think we have a truce with. Oh, you're also not independent, actually. We do have a truce with your liege. Yeah, we do have Reconquest CBs on Cologne, so we'll be able to take that later. Alright, I guess we'll declare on Wales as well, and the subholdings in Britannia. Should be able to get these taken care of pretty quickly. Alright, so we have 23k from Wales there. We should be able to raise Britannia's army immediately right here and have more than enough men to fight them. So we'll fight their army first, I suppose, and then settle down for sieges. Over here we just have this county that we need to get started on sieging. And let's raise however many troops we can raise in this general area. Let's take care of Hungary. Let's try not to take too much attrition here. We may need more than that, actually. But we'll see. And I think I will actually send some troops over here as well to help out our allies. Since they need it. How many is this? 35k? You can fit in this county, so we'll have you gathered there. Alright. Well, let's get ready for our initial battle with Wales. If we even get them before they engage Alba, which we didn't. Alright, looks like they're having a good time in this battle, actually, despite crossing a river, and Alba's reinforcements are probably too far away. We need to appoint a new ecclesiarch, incidentally. Let's appoint you. So we'll just lurk next door here and be ready to attack them as soon as that battle ends. Alright, Poland's army is here. We're hostile to them because we're fighting their revolt. But I don't see any actual army from the revolt yet. We'll keep an eye out for it. We have a daughter who needs to be educated. We'll give her to Illyricum, I suppose. Okay, the faction seems to be pretty much under control for the time being. Alright, we are attacking to plains, and it looks like we're crossing a river, but should be an easy enough battle anyway. Kind of feel bad now, because it seems like Wales could have had a chance of beating Alba. If it wasn't for our interference. Oh, we should have declared on Alba as well, now that I think about it. We need this county. Just completely slipped my mind. Not really a big deal though, we can take it later. We'll follow for one more battle there, and then head on to the Welsh capital. Okay, I think our armies are pretty much gathered here. None of you are belonging to Hungary or the Hungarian revolt. Looks like there's a siege going on here, so that's probably Hungary's army. We would definitely like to destroy that before it actually does anything. I guess we'll find her someone nice. Maybe a relative of a king or something. Prince of Hungary. If we wanted to play the super long game, we could try to find a person with a weak inheritable claim on Hungary. Actually, no, that still wouldn't work because we can't press a weak claim basically ever. Let's get her betrothed to Hungary anyway. Why not? No hard feelings, Hungary, but we are going to destroy you. Okay, we should have most of our troops gathered together over here. Just wait for the last few to get in there. And let's see, what was the situation again in this revolt? 73% in favor of the revolt. So actually we might want to let Hungary siege some land here. We'll go destroy the revolt army. But actually no, we have to siege this land ourselves, so I think it's probably just better for us to interrupt that siege and destroy them. Why are there 78 1,000 troops here. That's a little worrying. From Sirmia. Well, they're not a participant in this war. They are maybe involved in the revolt. I don't see Sirmia there. Well, they're hostile to me for some reason. Are they part of the war here? No? Well, let's just try to avoid them maybe. It seems like they are coming into... Where was that? Tolna? Going down here. Okay, we'll let them do that and just try to avoid them, I suppose. Alright, we won a small battle there, that's fine. We're not going to need all of these to siege the capital, so we'll take some and head down here. Should also avoid taking some attrition that way, hopefully. We lost our Grand Domestic, Petros. He died of poor health, so we need to appoint somebody else there. And we need an educator for our daughter. Who was in a faction? I forgot already. Wasn't Castile. They've been out for a while. Bosnia, maybe? Sardinia, I think, was. Probably not at this point, though. I guess we can actually go here. Check out what your deal is. Oh, she's just a vassal of Hungary. So that's why we're hostile to her. So with any luck, she won't actually deliberately try to attack any of our armies. Okay, so we have our 35k over here. We'll probably just rampage through these mountains and fight both of these armies if we can. We're going to be well over the supply limit, unfortunately. So we'll try to spread out a little bit here. You wait and I'll send you a little bit later. Alright, looks like she is just keeping her abnormally large number of troops there for the moment. These must be event spawned because they're not taking attrition. Yep. There's another 16k from the Hungarian revolt. Why did they have so many troops? Also event spawned. Interesting. Well, we have taken over a siege here, which I guess we may as well just continue. So we may be in slight danger of this army coming around to attack us in this county, but we can reinforce from here, so that should be okay. Our armies are in place up here, and Wales only has 8,000 left, so we should be safe there. I wonder whether the Lord approves of this war. Well, of course. Silly question. Alright, we had a niece spawn. Alright, so we should be able to attack this 9k with roughly twice the numbers. They will be in the mountains. And we have reinforcements available if we need to, but I'll probably only send them if this 14k moves to come in as well. Oh, and that army did attack us there, so let's just take... I don't know, we're not even going to need half, I think. We'll just take maybe... 7,000 or 8,000. And send them in. Do we have leaders here? We don't, so we should appoint some in this army. I realize I just appointed these guys in the other place, but it's probably more important to have them here for now. Maybe we do actually need better commanders for this one, since we're attacking into the mountains. Yeah, it's fine. We'll just appoint our 4th through 6th best commanders. So you are in. We have a dangerous faction. It's independence, of course. France is in there now, okay. We'll give him an honorary title, see if that gets him out of there. Alright, we should be easily winning that battle at this point. Meanwhile, we're actually not going to catch this army, so we might pursue them again to the next county over. And our daughter came of legal age. He's a tough soldier. Well, let's hope we get out before taking too much attrition here. But we are out of time for this episode, so we'll have to leave it here for the moment. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.